Hi everybody, Diana here at Old Farm Garden. So this is the second week we have been taking down a damaged tree in our back garden. The big trunk part of it will be done by a professional, but we've been getting as many limbs as we can. So this is limbs from last week and a couple from this week. We have all of that kindling, we would call it, and there was all the stuff like this, the brush. The reason I didn't keep this to shred it is because it's full of seeds, as you can see, and I honestly don't want them growing all over the garden. So this is a mulberry and it just grows literally like a weed. So today, this is from the canopy of one limb, and these are the smaller pieces that I've broken down so far, and that's what's left to go, and I hope to have that done by this afternoon. And you can see that yes, this was a very big limb, but you can see on the tree, let me come in a little bit, where we took those main branches off. We left that little bit sticking out, as you can see, because the squirrels like to play in that tree, which is the reason I hate to take it down, but it has to come down because of the reasons I said before. It is a mulberry that has split into 3 trunks. You can see over here, this is the rest of it that has to come down, or that I have to break up today. Dave will take the chainsaw to like this and the bigger portions. This was probably the biggest, the thickest limb that we took down. But you can see it's splitting into those 3 pieces. We've got it strapped, but this piece right here was in real danger of coming down because of the weight on it. And so we have taken some of this on ourselves to kind of, honestly, 2 reasons. One, to kind of get some weight off of that limb or that trunk, and 2, to kind of bring down the price of when the professionals come in, because this is a $3,500 tree scenario to take it down, even though we're keeping all of the wood and cutting it ourselves. It's a lot of money. So, and we just, to be honest, don't have it in the account right now. We will in a few months have it available, and they'll come and finish doing all of the big heavy lifting, as it were, and as professionals they'll know how to get it down without damaging the fence that goes between our yard and 3 of our neighbors. So this neighbor, and that neighbor on this side. So that's okay. You know, I don't begrudge the tree service their fee. They have to make a living, and this is hard work. In fact, yesterday I was injured. We kind of had to wait overnight to find out if I had actually broken my shin or not. Not broken, thankfully, but I do have a really deep bruise, and it's fairly painful. The swelling has come down a lot though, so that's good. Ice. If you ever get a problem, ice. And the problem didn't come with bringing it down. We were super careful. We used strapping to pull it. I was way out of the way. That was not the problem. The problem came when we were trying to move this little guy here, actually big guy, out of the way before we took the last limb down so it would have a place to land. Dave didn't hear me say, "I'm right here behind you, don't move yet." And he picked up and just rammed the tree backwards, and when he did, it rammed into my shin and caused a lot of screaming and difficulty, but it's all good. And there's no blame attached there. It was purely an accident. We should have had our signals better. We were a little crossed on our signals. But so this is the second week I've taken equally this much down. Last week we did this much again, and so now this tree has a lot less weight on this one side, and with the strapping we feel really comfortable that it can hold on until the end of the year. And if you look right there, let me zoom in, we have one of our garden bunnies coming to see us. There she is, or he is, eating eating the dandelions, and they can eat dandelions all day long. This is all old landscaping that was here when we moved in that we're taking out. This will eventually be where the big Bella Rose greenhouse is going to be put. I am not taking out that lilac bush. It's one of two that we have that is simply gorgeous. So the greenhouse will probably be in front of it a bit. And then I think I've shared too, that tree needs to come down. It has been stunted by originally having too many trees planted in a small area back here, and it's now very tall and spindly, and it whips in the wind really a lot. So I'm almost more concerned about that one coming down now than I am that one there. Anyway, thought I would give you an update about what's going on with the tree situation in the garden. Until next time, everybody, have a great day, enjoy your own garden, and I'll see you next time in my garden.